Sammy raises IPL racism red flag. India seems to have lapped up the Black Lives Matter campaign, but is Indian sport truly immune to the racism virus? Darren Sammy, two-time T20 World Cup winning West Indies captain, revealed on Sunday that he faced racist taunts during his Indian Premier League stint with Sunrisers Hyderabad in 2013 and 2014. I just learned what that Kalu meant when I played for Sunrisers in the IPL. They called me Antisara Pereira by that name. I thought it meant strong stallion. My previous post tells me something different and I am angry, Sammy wrote on his Instagram page on Saturday. Though he did not specify who called him so, Sammy added, "Oh, so that's what that meant when they called me and TP Pereira Kalu in India when we played for Sunrisers. I just thought they were calling me strong black man. I am more pissed now." Senior members of the Sunrisers Hyderabad team management didn't want to comment publicly on the incident and said it was probably the fans and not any player who had racially abused the duo by calling him Kalu blackface. T. Suman, who has also played for SRH, played down the incident, saying if at all this has happened, it must have been said in jest. Across disciplines in sport, mostly in football, strong action has been taken against teams, with even stadiums being banned if allegations of racist abuse are proven. Indian Cricket Board (BCCI) Treasurer Arun Dhumal on his part made it clear that board, as a matter of policy, does its best to ensure such incidents don't happen. It's something that has happened long back and we don't know who is responsible. But BCCI always educates its players not to indulge in any racist exchanges. And don't forget, we don't necessarily have a control over fans, but we will surely try to ensure such things don't happen, Dhumal told TOI. Sammy, on his part, urged the ICC to take note of such instances @ICC and all other boards. Are you guys not seeing what's happening to people like me? Are you not gonna speak against the social injustice against my kind? This is not only about America, he had tweeted earlier. Not only about America becomes crucial in this context because there is general perception that the issue is essentially about the West. Irfan Pathan, who was a teammate of Sammy in SRH in 2014, harped on that point. Though I was not aware that this happened to Sammy, I have seen that some of my South Indian friends have faced racial remarks when they come to play in the northern part of India. Pathan said, I have seen it myself when I have been involved in those matches, and I never used to appreciate those things from the crowd. It might only be a small number of people who pass these remarks. It's all about education and having information on different cultures. When they pass such remarks, they are not even aware that they are doing the wrong thing. They think they are being funny. Pathan stressed on the fact that such incidents should not happen. Education is the biggest thing in this. When we are educated, you get a lot of information about these matters as well. There are a lot of things we need to be taught as a society, Pathan said. When racism stormed cricket. Darren Sammy's allegation that he was racially abused while playing for Sunrisers Hyderabad isn't the first such instance in cricket. Tony Greig vs West Indies, May 1976. England captain Tony Greig caused huge controversy when he said he intended to make the West Indies cricketers grovel. You must remember that the West Indians, if they are down, they grovel, and I intend to make them grovel. Greig said the word grovel has sinister connotations for West Indies people, many of whom had slave ancestors. There was massive outcry, especially since apartheid was prominent issue and Greig was a white South African. Jones calling Amla terrorist August 2006. Former Australia batsman Dean Jones created a furore while commenting on live TV during the 4 days play between Sri Lanka and South Africa in Colombo, as Amla, a devout Muslim, took a catch to dismiss Kumar Sangakkara. Jones was heard saying the terrorist has got another wicket. Jones was quickly sacked by the broadcaster. Monkey Gate, January 2008. Probably modern cricket's worst controversy. On day 3 of the India-Australia Sydney Test, Australia's Andrew Symonds accused off-spinner Harbhajan Singh of calling him a monkey. Match referee Mike Proctor banned Harbhajan for. Let us now quickly look at word meanings. Lapped up, to accept something readily. Campaign, a series of operations undertaken to achieve a set goal. Immune, exempt, not subject to. Racism, the belief that one race is superior to all others. Taunts, to make fun of, to goad into responding. Stint, period of time spent doing something. A spell. Stallion, a male horse, a virile man. Abused, improper treatment or usage. Duo, being or constituting a pair. Jest, prank, laughingstock or mock or tease. Indulge, to yield to a desire or to give way to a temptation. Harped, to repeatedly mention a subject. Allegation, an accusation not necessarily based on facts. Instance, to mention as a case or example. Grovel, to crawl, to abase oneself before another person. Connotations, a meaning of a word that is suggested, outcry, a loud cry, a strong protest. Apartheid, the discrimination policy of racial separation used by South Africa in the year 1948 to 1990. Furore, uproar, anger, sacked, to discharge from job or position, to fire.